All right, let's get rolling here. Let's start with e4 best by test, right? And it jumps right over to each other another game right away. Good luck. Let's get a d4 in. So as soon as the move is played, it just jumps over. So I like that feature there. Let's try this one. Okay, good luck. And okay, good luck. Let's try knight f3. Okay, so I think we're all square here. Let me just make sure. Boom, everything's rolling here. All games are ready to roll, and we are officially live. So we're running with 5 games here, so I won't have to be jumping around anymore with the tabs. I can ignore the tabs at this point. So I pick up a piece, and as soon as I drop it on this square, you won't even see it drop. It'll just jump over to a new game. Just like that. And I liked knight f3 so much, I'm going to do it in this game too. And let's see if we can saddle black with an uncomfortable structure. Boom. Let's get in c4. Might want to go into a Sicilian. No, let's shoot for a little bit more of a variety. Slav town. So, I'm going to play this. Normally, I am a big fan of bringing that bishop outside the pawn chain, but I'm going to choose something else. I will gladly give this up. Sometimes you capture on that square without being provoked. Okay, my knight belongs there for sure. And a big difference between castles and what? I don't see any reason not to castle here. Maybe I do. Hang on. I know where I want my pawn. Right here. So let's get him there. I'm going to look to restrict their light square bishop. There's a little bit of a waiting game you could be playing at this moment here on move 6. Before moving your light square bishop, like bishop d2, a3, h3. Trying to remember some stuff here. Let's see. I'm going to go with bishop to d2. And I thought that that might happen. A quick strike. I do have queen to e2. And I think I'm going to go for that. Yeah. I want to maintain my queen right here. h3 as well. Soon. Oh, here's the other move. Queen c2. Maybe I should have done that first. Bishop d2. I was mistaken with that. Oh. This has been going the whole time? Why did that pop up? That was like a... What is going on here? How many different people am I playing? It seems like I'm playing more games now. Look at this. Oh, no. I'm wrong. Okay. Let me go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I don't even know how many people I'm playing. I can't even count. Oh, man. Okay, A5 is A5 is what? What is that doing? Okay, I'm only playing 5 people. Good grief. Simul 101. Know how many people you're playing. Okay. I'm not afraid of that move. Now weakens b5, so if I'm ever capturing here and black takes in this direction, this is super weakening. So if I'm ever taking, and I don't even want to take. I might want to play c5. Take advantage of this. b6 square. You can expect e5 soon, though. I might want to play e4 right now. Open it up. I'm not castled, I realize, but... Yeah, I'm going to do this, because how do you stop me from playing e5? I think on e4 you have to take. Let's do it. I'm trying to make... Oh, okay, so now I don't have to worry about bishop here. Let's get this move in. This is the structure I want to combat these doubled c pawns. Let's get that move in, and... Let's get my knight on c6. Let's chop here. Absolutely. Let's take here. I was ready to say I should have been in pre-move mode, but you can't do pre-move mode. Let's see. Knight f6, why not? Okay. Going for Grand Prix attack, huh? Is that the big plan? Alright, I'm going to look to get in a quick d5 there. Got to get that piece back. Let's go d4. Bishop d3. Threatens devastation. Threatens devastation. Doesn't it? It certainly does. Bishop d3, looking for game-ending tactics. However, bishop d3, f5, queen e2, pawn takes. Knight takes, then he's unprotected, and I don't know if I'm so much a fan of that. What about... I'm thinking bishop c3 and also rook to d1. Maybe I take here. And then after bishop d3, f5, queen e2. Yeah, let's do that. I'm definitely taking with the pawn here. Those are now two double isolated pawns. Let's take like that. This was my idea. Bishop d3. Have to find this right balance of speed and quality. Try bishop d3. Is there a reason not to throw my knight on c3? I mean, where else do you think he's going to go? Hang on. No. I was thinking about e5. There's no reason to play e5 right away in that game. I could do it one move later. Let's pin that knight. I'm thinking about d5 right here. G5? Yeah, let's do it. On bishop b5, I'll connect my knights. Knight d7 or e6. I'm going to go with knight d7. Maybe in some lines I want to play e5 in one shot. Let's drop back. Ooh, really? I could play d5 and ask this knight where he's going to go. I like that. Space gainer. This is preventing bishop pin, huh? I think black is going to be in a difficult road ahead because of the structure, and I'll be able to successfully play against this light square bishop, I'm pretty sure. Is there a reason to kick this knight right away? No, I don't think so. I could do it one move later. It's castle. Let's play my pawn up here right now. Or what about queen c7? Stop bishop here for a moment. Let's go with that. Retain some flexibility with my e-pawn for just a little bit. Bishop f4. See, I could play e5, knight e4. Now, you know what my plan's going to be here? To hunt down this pawn. I could hit him with both knights, bishop, and queen. And black can at most only defend c5 with 3 pieces. Bishop, knight, and queen. So how exactly do I do this? I could do like a knight e5 to d3. b3, knight a4. I think this is just a nice solid start, non-committal start. Now on that move, isn't this running right into bishop c3? On bishop c3, there's bishop b4. Sneaky town. Maybe I want to give up my b-pawn and say go for it. Try and take advantage of the fact that these guys are still home. I have very little time. Bishop c3, I gotta move faster here. It's not going to end well if I don't pick up the pace here. Is it necessary to play this as a gambit? Bishop c3, bishop to b4. Bishop b3, bishop c3, bishop b4. What about bishop g5? Bishop g5, queen here, castles, and then bishop to f4. I like this idea better. No reason to give up a pawn. Hang on though. Bishop here, there's bishop b4. Check. You little bugger, you. Queenside castle and say, let's play ball? That's too crazy. What about knight here? Why didn't I give this any thought? Knight here. I don't want to give up my b-pawn. What about bishop f? No, any bishop move off of this diagonal, there's going to be a check. I gotta go quicker. This guy's killing me. Time-wise on every other game. Shame on you, hit to resign. That's what he's probably saying right now. He's taunting me and I don't even know it. Bishop f4, no, I should just castle and say, go after my b-pawn. Go after him! Who cares about the b-pawn? Really? I mean, even if that is the best move, it's probably bad because of how long it took me to play it. Bad decision, bad decision. No, you will not free your bishop so quickly. You're pinning my knight. Let's get some moves in here. Connect those guys. Play here. Defend c4. Build your center. Why is this one... Oh, I have to jump away from... Is everybody thinking? Oh, that's why it didn't jump over to the next game. Aha! Let me just double check. I guess nobody else has moved. No, somebody else did move. No, they didn't. It was just flashing up the tab because my opponent here, they disconnected, but they reconnected and they're back. But everybody's thinking, except for this guy. Wait a second. Why didn't it go over to that automatically? That's not cool. It's not my move here. It's not my move here, or here, or here. But it is here. It didn't jump over to this one, though. Okay. Let's get my knight right here. I think this is the best square for him. And let's get my bishop here. They took the pawn. That bugger. You took that pawn, didn't you? It is uncomfortable here for sure. You wouldn't take 2 pawns, would you? Rook here. He's probably like, yes, I will. I will take that A pawn and say, show me. Show me what you got. Huh. Should I have played rook to b1? Second guessing yourself now. Don't be second guessing. I probably should have. I don't have a clear follow-up here. Queen here looks so awkward. Rook here looks awkward too. I'm going to do it though. Because of the pressure on my rook in the corner there. Let's go here. Let's do this, I guess. Let's throw a question to the bishop. And before e5, maybe I should open it up. Or just play h3, restrict the light square bishop. No, I think it's wise for me to open it up and try and take advantage of this silly knight on the edge. Let's open it up. Let's also maybe step my queen up just a hair to keep pressure on c5. Maybe bishop a3 is right around the corner. And let's do this. Get out of there, queen. Queenside castle. Leave my options open. I think it's once again the case that everyone else is thinking. Okay, there we go. Took with the bishop, so I like this. I could throw my knight in here if I want. I thought on pawn takes I'd have to play e5 right away to stop them from playing e5, but maybe I could do this later. Castles right now? No. c4's hit. Maybe I don't have to worry about that, though. It's queen here. I got to do something quick. Let's go for it. Now, this was my idea, to just drop back here and then throw my knight in there. I got to do this. I'm going to keep my structure as is in this one. The queenside castle. Okay, I like that idea, too. A queenside castle. Let's see. How are we doing here? My only advantage, maybe, is that this pawn is slightly backwards. This was my idea. Knight here. Let's do it. And, I got the bishop pair in this one. Ideally, I'd like to open it up. Could do this. I'm going to retain some flexibility with my d-pawn. Why not? Centralization of one's pieces. How bad can that be? What about c5 right now? Let's open it up. You know, now if this bishop ever takes, a3 will be unprotected, so that must be a little bit uncomfortable. And notice that, oh, well, forget that thought. Can't share everything. That'll remain a secret. That's a secret. So, black is in a giant ball right now. A giant ball. Hang on. He's unprotected. Let's occupy an open file. I mean, really. How bad an idea can that be? No. Might want to go with the other rook. No. Let's go here. On knight b6, the queen is trapped with bishop c3 in that game. This is a good move to get the knight back in play. I want to make sure I can secure my knight position. I don't want to run into any bishop g4. Yeah, let's do that. This bishop is a bad man. He's a bad piece. Just double up. Flight square. h4. g3. h5. Slow improving moves. What about knight d2 to e4? I like that idea better. So let's do it. On bishop g5, I'll play f4. I could take with the bishop or the queen. I'm going to take with the bishop, who is a monster. Hang on. Queen here is more forceful, maybe. The bishop's going to play here soon. You know what I need to do? I need to trade dark square bishops. Because if this move is played... Let me throw a punch at black. I mean, they've just been throwing punches at me. How do you like it? I could throw a punch every now and then, can't I? If I take, I improve the knight's position, do I not? This bishop's in a pin, so this move the bishop cannot take here. Oh, that's something to consider. A structural change, pawn push, bishop takes, pawn takes here, and then knight b6 to here. I think I like that idea. My knight would be a super knight on d5. Let me try this. Yeah, let's do it. All right, and now knight here. What are you doing about your c5 pawn? Tough day at the office for him, isn't it? Let's get here. There might even be some tricks with dropping my knight into the d6 square. So they castled, or they didn't castle, they're about to castle there. Let's do this. Any reason not to castle here? Well, I may want to play f5 to limit this bishop and this rook's, I don't want to allow maybe f5 by white himself, even as a pawn sacrifice. I'm going to do that. Yeah, and then castle. So that's a tough guy in f5, my pawn there. They're going to go for a passed pawn, are they? Well, my plan is actually going to be to attack the white king. I might launch my b pawn. Now that is a very slick move. Getting this bishop on this diagonal, maybe looking to exchange his bad bishop for my good bishop. I see. I understand. Let me get this move in, maybe. Yeah, let's throw my knight in there. Why not? Let me just double check here, making sure that it is in fact jumping over. Because it didn't jump over to any of these games, so it shouldn't... Okay, got another move here. My idea was to just take this... No, I don't want to do that anymore, though. Bishop here. As odd as it may look, I might want to give up my knight for this bishop. It looks like a super knight, doesn't it? But I don't want to allow some tricks where black could somehow gain control over the dark squares. Like here, bishop f6, exploiting an unprotected bishop. Bishop here, knight takes knight, queen takes, bishop takes, and then maybe bishop here stuff. It's a controversial move right there. People are going to be in an uproar after that one. How dare you get rid of your beautiful knight for their garbage bishop? What about f4? Bring the pain. f4, f5. I could grab this pawn, though. He's not going anywhere, though. How about I give the queen a little kick? Get out of my house. Stop eyeing my side of the board type of idea. Get out of there. Okay. Now this was my plan. Bishop e3. Gotta get rid of this guy. He is the super glue for the black position. Missing anything? On bishop b7, I could play bishop to f1. To stop me. Alright, I gotta make use of my rook that's on b1 in that game. Let's just think for a moment. Knight takes pawn right now. Why do I even have to move my f-pawn? I don't. Knight takes pawn here. My queen is now defending e5. Now that is interesting. Pawn push, knight here, some gambit. Bishop here. I don't want to take. Let's do that. Wow, they're playing extra fast. I'm down to 10 minutes here. Okay. Rook takes pawn. Ah, sneakiness. Watch out for bishop f6. Oh, how do I even get out of that? Oh, man. I think I'm just a dead man. Dead man playing right now. Bishop here? Oh, that looks so ugly. Bishop here. There's even rook here and then sacrifices with skewer stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I'm fumbling big time in this one. It's going to make me fumble in all the other games too. Bishop d4. Oh, man. That is a sneaky move. Plus, these guys are just two very loose pieces here. Think I have to do that? Really? It's pieces are hanging. It feels very scary. It feels so scary in that game. It probably is scary. That's why I can't do that so easily. Captures here. I gotta move faster. Let's do this. Hang on. Yeah, let's do that. Move forward a little bit. All right. Knight right here. Whoa. Really? You're really gonna do that? Time is flying. Alright, I definitely have to start moving faster. I'm like under 10 minutes in all these games, and we're only like 10 moves in. Yeah, I gotta start moving. At this pace, it's just not working. It's not gonna be so, you're not gonna have a good time. That's the problem. Okay, pick a move. The first thought you have, just pull the trigger on it, is the big idea. Alright, wow. Oh, I'm in check. I gotta recapture. I was thinking maybe I'll take their knight first. Okay, I guess everybody's in the think tank. Okay, they moved. Long diagonal. Let's get there. Alright, I gotta go. Instinct. Instinct town. Whatever I come up with the first few seconds, I'm just gonna go with it. Let's take. Gotta go faster. Don't want to just lose on time. Oh, really now? Half open file? Get there. Against the Jelly Baker. Okay, gotta recapture. Right. Sneaky. Now, I could take that guy. You can't take with the queen, because I'll take your bishop. Rook here was my big plan. To stop h5, that seems good. Let's do it. I could take this bishop And on queen check, I have queen e1. Correct? Incorrect? I don't think I am mistaken with that. Let's do it. That seems like it's a free piece. Love free pieces. Rook here is threatening nothing. I was thinking rook takes pawn. Gotta go faster. I want to trade, actually. Trade that rook. Maybe I can maneuver my knight into this square. This might be a step in that direction. Let's do this. I'm going to throw my knight right back there. Whoa! Really? I could take that rook. Maybe I don't want to, though. Trade queens. I might want to just trade queenies. Queen here. That cannot be right, though. I'm going to take that rook and then open stuff up. Not buying it. I'm not buying it. Okay, what am I missing? Queen block here. Pre-move that. That's the first pre-move of this simul. Thanks for announcing that. It was very important that you announced that. Very, very important. Okay, I guess everyone is in the think tank. This is what I love to see. Let you guys think. All right, let's get the pony right back in there. This was my idea. Open up the diagonal. All right, now they're floundering. I just want to stop this knight from coming into f4. I don't really care about my a-pawn. Should I? No. Let's restrict. Let's get a flight square for my king. Think my queen wants to babysit the back rank there? What's that bishop doing? What about queen here? King position? Already? Let's just do that. I'm not sure what it's doing exactly. I think I gotta come back here. Not much of a choice. Chop with check. That's a fork. I got discovered tricks coming up. Alright, what am I missing? The bishop's gonna give me a beating? Is that what's happening? Queen here? Anything scary? Bishop takes pawn? It's the queen. What about bishop here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still even with that. Just up the exchange. Knight here is going to be a bother. I might want to take this pawn, and on knight here, just take the knight and then return and make some more trades. I think I'm going to do that. Have to be a little bit cautious, though, because of this move. And this is a half-open file, but I could do some queen trade too, but I want to just get rid of the knight as soon as it arrives on d4. Take here, it's pretty scary. I think I could do that. Knight here. Okay, that's like a passing move in a way. Not sure what this is doing, but it's kind of getting my king a little bit closer to the center. I think I got to do this. Yeah, there might be f4 and then sacrifices. They moved, huh? I don't need my rook here. A5, h5 is not threatened anymore, so let's reposition. Aha! Aha. Bishop here, let's trade some. Yeah. Let's take that. More trades? A knight move, there's going to be rook here. I'm going to try this. This was my idea. I got to take him out. And let's throw rook on a half-open file here. Okay. Rook here. Pawn push. I thought that might happen. This was my idea. Defend here as well. A5 and then B5. This move's going to happen. We're going to see who has the better minor piece in this game. We already know who has the better time. Okay, let's take that guy. My queen is clearly hit. What's wrong with grabbing a pawn and saying, where are you going, bishop? What's the big plan? Let's do this. Take a pawn, would you? All right, caveman style. Rook there. Trade rooks. Maybe rook here for this move, or some lateral movement stuff. What are you saying? What about rook here, actually? Rook there. Let's do something, even if it's wrong. Just do it. Okay. I really want to just get that guy out there. How about I get this knight back into a better position? Yeah, he only went there to grab a bishop. Let's take this guy now. Then give a check on c7. What's that move doing? I'm not sure. Might want to do a pawn push. Let's try for g5. Let's give a check and then grab that pawn. 7 minutes, roughly, on each of these games. Queen here and then pawn push. I want to squeeze a little bit more. I want to get a little bit more out of this piece right here. Pressure on the rook and defense of my pawn. I want to free up my queen. What's the big idea here? Let's see. Gotta go faster. This queen is so active. I don't like it. This should be much easier to convert than what's going on right now. Bishop here and then queen e3. Okay, I think I have that as an idea. Okay, pawn push. You can't take with your c pawn. You could only take once and do so with your a pawn. Pawn push there. This was my idea. Pawn push, bishop takes, queen takes, queen takes, queen takes. And it's even, and you're without an attack. Let's try this. I think that's okay. Here, offer a queen trade. Seems really active. Nice central move. Let's do it. Okay, now they run the risk of getting mated, like, soon. Like, really soon. I want to do this just to stop a knight pivot, like pawn push knight a5 to here. Let's do that. I thought they might do that. Let's get the queenies off. Check, huh? Let's step up. I need to take the queen. I'm on the bishop now. Yeah, 25-10. Not so sure about this time control. Could take once, but that's about it. Do I want to do that? Knight takes. No, knight takes and then queen here. Then I have a bishop discovery. Let's take once and let's go here. Aha. Now I'm going to go in this direction. There might even be some like rook b4 stuff. Sacrificing the exchange. Really. Oh my goodness, really? Ah, you're scared. My opponent's very scared right now. They felt the need to do something fast because they felt the pain, I think. I might not even have to take that rook. Pawn push. Pawn push first and then take the rook. Pawn push threatens a mate. 1, 2, 3. The rook can't move and defend against that. Pawn push, rook here, queen here. I have two different ways to get to this file. There's no checks against my king. Ooh, there is. Maybe pawn push and then queen here, setting up a discovery. Let's just take that and not calculate. I'm too afraid. I'm playing in fear. You're playing in fear again. You should not do that. Never play in fear. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Really? I guess you could do that. That is definitely a move. What are you going to do if I just take and then go after your A-pawn? This is happening. You got to follow through. Swing the back completely around, would you? Throw a punch at your opponent. Hit the bishop. Hunt down the A5 pawn and push this guy to victory lane, or maybe do it right away. Who needs this pawn? Just push him? How are you stopping him? Can you stop him? Will you stop him? Maybe. Let's see. C5? Maybe there's some calculation needed. I don't want to calculate. I'll just go after pawns and stuff. Maybe I'll ask the bishop a question first. Where are you going? Rook here to here, how about? Get behind that passed pawn. I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I can't find the best moves at this point. So what are you doing on a check and then a pawn push? Actually, what are you doing on queen check right here? And then pawn push check. This has to be mate. Hang on. There's something here. I just have to find it. Oh, I'm going to give a check first, just so I don't allow queen block on queen check. Check, king there, check, and then we get back. Let's insert this check first. Hang on. Gotta move faster. Check, king, queen block. Just do pawn push first. That should still be working. Come on, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's do that. Push my pawn right now. Let's get behind him. Ah, you little bugger, you. Queen here. No reason to give up a pawn. That is a little bit annoying. How about just pawn push here? This knight is going to maneuver to the c4 square, maybe. I'm tempted to do this. I'm doing it. I'm giving up the exchange there. Rook here. Let me threaten mate first. Let's do that. Push. I want queen trade here. Pawn push and then queen takes pawn. This was my idea. Open up this diagonal as well. And this one. Notice how this position is really, really locked. Pawn push, I think, is correct. Yeah. Push. Let's keep pushing. I thought somebody moved. Not quite. Everybody's thinking right now. These are all very, very... Oh, this guy's down on time, too. That's nice to see. That's not right. I'll push and play bishop here, and then that's it. Isn't that correct? How do you maintain your rook there? You can't. Pawn push here. Yes. Just take here. Queen trade is ensured. Yes. Okay, let's just make some moves here fast. Knight in the center. Bishop d2 next. It's ready to pre-move that, but there's this move maybe. That's a check. Let's do that. Get those pieces off the board. Just do that move. Let's two bishops here. That knight's going to be a pain on f4, so I'll probably need to get rid of him. Let's do that. Let's get my king towards the center. Queen here. No, queen here. None of the above, maybe. No, it's one of the above. It's one of the above. It's definitely one of the above. Queen here, so I could definitely get bishop b7 in. Maybe only after this move. To stop knight here to here stuff. I don't know, I can't reason it out as well as I would like. Where do I have the least amount of time? 3:55 in this game. How about these other games? 3 and change in that one, 3 and change in this one, 4 and change. All right, there. Bishop here was my idea. Long diagonal. Let's see if I could... Okay, I'm also just up a pawn in that one. Forget about the knight. I'm playing this without... The knight is not needed. Okay, they resigned in that one. All right. Let me close out of this. Oh, it goes away automatically. It's not my move, is it? In any game? They're all thinking. 3, 4... Are they still thinking in that game? It's been forever since I... Oh, it never went to this one. It's not jumping over to that game. Maybe it's because of that one was started in a different... started a little bit late. There was that issue. Bishop there. Now... How do I crash through on that square? Oh, bishop here. You get the exchange back. Wow, these bishops are brutal. Definitely brutal. Let's take that here and then give a check. All right, they moved again. Let's get here. And wherever you go next, I'm promoting, no matter what. So this Jelly Baker one, well, I'm winning the queen in this one. Did they resign? Is that what happened in this one? Oh, they resigned. Oh, okay. They resigned when I was away there. All right, let's close out that. So there's 3 games running. 1, 2, 3. All right. We know what we're doing in that one. This one's close to mate. This one. To take the rook or not take the rook. There might even be sneaky stuff with bishop here and then queen to the A file stuff. What about rook here? Feels like I could get more out of this position without giving up my bishop. This knight is a monster, though. Huh. How about that? Maybe it's best to take that rook, but something tells me I shouldn't. Let's do this. I still want to play this position with two bishops. Let's do that. Let's take that rook and play here no matter what. Hunt that pawn down. Let's see. I should probably... Did they resign in this game? They resigned in this game. I didn't even realize. It doesn't pop... Oh, the thing pops up, but not when you're there. So they resigned in that one. Okay. So I'm really... There's two games. Well, not this one, really. I mean, it's still going on, but this is the main one. I should be focused on this. Okay, so now I could take, and queen needs to take. However, there's a dog around, so... Hang on. There's a sneaky dog. Bishop takes, queen takes is needed. Bishop takes, queen takes, and then queen here. Bringing the pain. You can't stop that. Yes, you can. Well, no, you can't. My h-pawn is going to be an animal. I could race my h-pawn up and dislodge a knight if he tries to interfere with stuff on g3. Queen takes, queen here, knight g3, h5. The knight could be defended. They're like the queen could play to f2, but then h4, the knight moves away, h3, and this is just crumbling. I'll have every piece hitting at g2. Okay, he resigned in this one, so there's only one more game here. Last one, 4 games over. Last one here where I gave up the exchange, but I'm getting it back right here, and I think this is going to be the final touch. Soon, this is the final flurry of moves. They have less time than me, 120. Let's see. You must take with the queen, correct? Or maybe they're trying to play this position with the rook and knight, giving up the queen, rook takes, and then the two pieces stuff. No. So this is the direction they go in. Let's go here. Hit the knight and hit g2. So you can't speak enough about this guy on b7. This is why I went for that sacrifice on b4, because I saw that this diagonal could be cleared and he would have a great influence on the position. With the queen side locked down like this, the rook's not as influential. The bishop is. So if the queen ever leaves defense of the knight, I could take and then slide over and give mate, but this was my idea, and it should be good. Here, let me just double check. This is the last game, so... Let me devote some more attention to this moment here. Let's get it right. Move 28. H5 or not H5. Oh, I could do this. But that allows knight here to interfere with my bishop. There's no rush, I don't believe, in this position. The knight can't move. And you can't kick my rook off of this square because I just take. So I think this is the final push that's going to make white crack here. Let's see what he comes up with. He only has a minute. We're going to see a moment of truth. don't think they have anything. H4, H3, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. There could only be 4 pieces that defend here, but there's no time to even think about reorganize. Like, how could you even reorganize the knight to defend this square? This is my idea. Here and then here. Okay, that's the one last trick, isn't it? Okay, clever. But that shouldn't work. The pawn takes, there's just a check. If there's ever check along this, giving a fork, I could block with queen here. I just want to make this as simple as possible. I could even think about rook takes and then bishop takes. Rook takes and then pawn push. Win the endgame, the king and pawn endgame. Rook takes, pawn takes, and then push. Now I should just take the knight. Let me calculate this variation. This is the one I'm going to focus on with what time I have left. Pawn takes knight, queen check immediately is my only concern. I can move a queen check here, king here. Queen check on f7. Queen g7. Queen check on h5. King here. Queen check on e8. Queen to f8. Queen could take this pawn. There's queen f7 though, and then there's no more good checks. I'm really well coordinated at that point. My time is running out. I just realized I really got lost in thought right there. I really did. Okay, so this is the idea. King up first. And then block here on the checks. Let's see. Queen f7, queen g7, queen h5. I have queen f8 at the end of this. Check, king g8, check on e8, queen f8. Queen takes pawn, queen f7, and that's pretty much it. All the checks are gone. So my rook here, he guards the file checks. Hang on for a moment, I just banked some time. Right here, there's just queen take. Oh, I can't do that. Huh? Oh, I just realized I can't do that. My rook would be hanging. Oh, I think I gotta repeat here. Oh, are they really getting away with this? Oh, no, I have something else. No, I don't. I can't even do queen here. Oh, this has turned out to be a draw. I miscalculated. I didn't realize the tempos or the attacks against my rook. I think I gotta repeat. Yeah, it's gonna be a draw. Yeah, GG. I miscalculated there at the end. Good game. Let me go back to this one. Let me pull this last one up here. This final position. Good game. Let's flip the board for a moment. Where was the winning continuation? Pawn takes knight has to be fine. Check. Maybe queen immediately back. Check and then block here. That was it. On this, there's this. No, this is still. Look at these. Even if it was two queens right here, this is still a draw. Check here, check here. This is an interesting thing to be aware of. I believe even with two queens here, it would still be a draw. Interesting. I wish I had more time at the end. They did good to make stir some trouble up. I didn't even consider this. I mean, I could have just taken and played. I didn't want to give up my bishop, but was there another? There must have been another way. I'm just being blind to it. I missed this idea right here. I was thinking I could play king f8, but this allows check, and my rook is hanging. I missed that idea when I was trying to calculate at this point right here with taking the knight. Awesome game. I thought I had the right idea with the exchange sacrifice, and then you did really well here at the very end to complicate things when we were both down on time pressure. Awesome. All right, very good. Thank you very much to everyone who played. I'm forgetting the names because I closed out of those tabs, but to the 5 of you that took part in this, good games to you all. Awesome.